Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.
I mean, Ben, I didn't train Ben for the whole training, so I can't act like I was in the gym with I-9, all these different people. I just told him one thing. I said, Ben, he got his hands wrapped with punch on me. I'm telling you, he's going to try to crack it. The stuff we worked on, which I'm not going to tell, because I'm going to use the same shit I told Ben to do, but I gave him something specific to do defensively. Yeah. Had he done that, that punch would have never made it to his chin. So he had some boxing and some power, and then one thing about combat sports, you look at John Jones, you look at all these different people that are the greats, they don't hesitate. They don't think. If I show you a low single and you just do it, you don't have that hesitation factor. So he's a fighter. He's going to go through all his punches. He don't have nothing to lose. He's trying to downplay it. Don't let him play y'all. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a DC guy. Last week he was a fighter. When you was turning up in the club with the celebrities, he was a fighter. When you was saying nobody wanted to fight you, he was a fighter. Keep that energy. You're a motherfucking fighter, dog. You're not no YouTuber. You're not no Disney dude. How long has it been since you've been on Disney? Long time. So we're gonna claim that? I can say I'm a collegiate wrestler. That's it. I don't punch people. I'm just a collegiate wrestler. I don't punch. That's how far he's taken back his resume. Right? He's done a lot of shit in between.
So besides this fight coming up, what is your end goal for your career in the future?
I just want to have fun. I want to train hard. I want to get better. I want to have fun. I want to do things on my terms. I want to be the one that call the shot. And I want to go out there and make history. I always make history. I may not always get the credit for it, but I'm always the first one to do this and the first one to do that. Always. If people hit me up, managers, fighters, all hit me up, what should I do? What about this? What is it? All the time. So now it's time for me to go do it for myself.
Are you going to train down here, Tyron, for this fight, or are you just doing it?
You know what? I came out here obviously for the shenanigans with this, but it's a gym out here in Miami that I want to give a try. There's a couple other gyms I want to give a try. In the next 2 weeks, I'll have a permanent place. I don't want to bounce around. I want to get somewhere and put my feet in the ground and kind of sink into it.
What's your second favorite color?
Second favorite color, black.
Black. What's your first?
Red.
Thank you, man. Are you surprised that he actually accepted the fight when you got the call for it? How did that work out?
I was surprised at the fact that on paper it's a suicide attempt, but knowing him, he's just crazy enough to do it. And that's why it's serious to me. It's always going to be serious. Why would I get my body training and then only go half-assed? I'm going ham. But he's a fighter that wants to fight. He's crazy enough to get hit and try to come back. And to him, especially when you go into a situation, I've been there before. You ain't got nothing to lose. When I fought right below, I got nothing to lose. I was out for 18 months. Nobody expected me to win that fight. But I went out there and I took it to him. Very similar to what you've been saying here. You've seen somebody's body drop. And then I'm only like white on rice. If you think I've lost that, you fool yourself. You think that I can't hit hard, I don't have the IQ, and I'm not sharp, and I'm not still there, everybody's going to have a rude awakening from August 28th.
How much better is it being in the gym doing something new, like for a new sport? And
I love boxing. Like I said, I've always wanted to box. I never really got the chance to. My mom thought it was too crazy of a sport, even though I was street fighting anyway. But when I got 23 and when I graduated college, I was like, man, I'm too old to start boxing now. So then MMA was a side piece. I always wanted to box. I got into MMA because I was a wrestling coach. And I coached so many people and I was in such good shape. I'm like, fuck, I'm sparring every day. I might as well try this fight game. I was a world champion on something I tried. This is something I wanted to do. Put that in perspective.
Is this outside of the UFC organization, they take you from A to B, you do this, you do that.
I ain't got no mask on.
It's Florida.
Yeah. I've been vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
I got to make it to the ring.
Is this something new and exciting for you outside of the fight itself?
It's fun. It's fun.
Come on, it's like so different.
I'm still training MMA, so I'm gonna train boxing. It's a switch. Boxing was a supplement to MMA. Yeah. Now MMA is gonna be a supplement to boxing. So I'm not gonna lose my, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, my kicking and stuff. I'm gonna do that as cardio and conditioning, as like an auxiliary workout. But boxing is gonna be my focus for the next fight.
I don't want to get into your pay scale like compared to your UFC fights, but do you think it says a lot that you can leave the UFC and walk into a bigger money fight than you've had in most of your championship reigns?
Opportunity. It's a different scenario, different opportunity. I'm not gonna shit on the UFC guys. I made millions of dollars with them. I was a 5-time world champion. Me and Dana butt heads a couple times, but it was some shit I did too that I could have.
He hit you up, by the way. He hit up there.
I don't know if he hit. Has he hit me up?
Yeah, damn.
He hasn't. I ain't talking to him. No.
You don't think he's going to give you free Freddie Roach classes like he gave Ben?
Man, I've been at wild card boxing since 2008. I know Freddie. I talk to Freddie Everett, but I trained with Eric Brown. That was my main trainer. So I haven't trained with Freddie, but we talk boxing. We talk for years.
Did you have somebody in the mixed martial arts community that has reached out to you? Because it feels like everybody. You got the whole crew is behind you. Everybody,
you know what's funny? A lot of MMA people haven't reached out to me. A lot of boxers have. My homie Peter Quillen reached out when I first was up and coming. I used to spar Peter. Like people, I haven't just started boxing. I used to spar Peter back in 2009, 2010. So he hit me up today and say, "You a champ. Your resume speaks for itself. Don't take this dude lightly. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you the technical information," he said, but he said, "When you need me, I'm there. Call me. I'll come slide on you." Andre Ward hit me up. We're gonna do some training.
What did Andre say?
Ward said, "Let's get it in." I've been wanting to train with Ward for a long time. We've been talking about it, but like I said, everything is timing. Now it's time. Now I get to take advantage of all the relationships.
Floyd Mayweather said he would like to train for this fight.
For sure. You know what I'm gonna do is like I said, I'm gonna take the next 2 weeks and feel like where my spirit feels good at, and I'm gonna sink in, and then I'm gonna just have a conversation. I know some guys want to be the boss of everything, but I'm gonna talk to these coaches. I feel like I'm so new to the actual not being able to wrestle, elbow, knee, and stuff that it's just boxing. I'll be silly not to take as much knowledge as I can because it's not a one-off for me. I'm gonna do some boxing. In my Strikeforce contract, I had boxing in my contract. I just never did it, but I had it in my contract to box.
What's your thoughts about Clarissa going into MMA Cynthia?
You know what's funny? I just posted on Clarissa's page. I'm like, you do the swap it out. So because she's going to MMA and I'm going to boxing, so I got a lot of respect for her. Me and her gonna do some training, and yeah, she's gonna do well. She's gonna turn out.
Hey guys, you got to move outside.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming.